Requestival on Triple J.
This is Maddie from Melbourne, and we're about to play High by Peking Duck. Peking Duck holds a very special place in my heart. They were my first big festival experience in Southbound in WA, and they played High as their closing song, and there was streamers and lights, and it was incredible. I think it's just the classic turn it up high kind of song. It's always on the pre-party playlist, and can't go wrong, really.
All that you give is what you don't deliver. Stuck in a phase, it's guided by mistakes. Your addictive poison is dragging me down. Trying to swim out, I'm stuck, you're watching me drown. Lying awake, the colors don't fade from the tears on my face. I've let you slip away. I can kiss you. You give is what you don't deliver. Stuck in a phase, it's guided by mistakes. Your addictive poison is dragging me down. Trying to swim out, I'm stuck, you're watching me. Lying awake, the colors all fade from the tears on my face. I've let you slip away. I can kiss you.
There it is, Peking Duck with High, featuring Nicole Miller. Someone said they once paid a DJ $100 to play that song. That's incredible. What a way to value out a DJ's night.
Well, I would say what a bad DJ that it took $100 to play that song. It's an absolute hit.
But now they know if they hold out on requests, ka-ching.
Of course, we are also open to bribes this week. If
well,
you
that's
want to,
true.
I
mean, we are just we're giving away for free. Why would people buy the cow when they can get the milk for free? You know what I mean?
Well, just, because the ABC needs to be funded. And
thank you to all those requests. We also played you a little bit of Lady Gaga, Alejandro. You and I both watched the music video during that.
It's very raunchy.
It's spicy.
There's a lot going on there.
It's a very spicy one. The requests do keep coming. It is Requestival. And in a moment, Michael, a little bit... Hell, when did we do Brightside Week? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think that was earlier this year.
Was it earlier this
Or was
year?
it last year? Late last year?
I
can't
don't
remember.
know. Time is a flat circle, but there was a week here we did Brightside Week where we tried to just spend the week brightening up people's days.
Yep.
And you and I played a little game.
Called The Price is Brightside.
That's right. And for anyone who is a big fan of The Price is Brightside, I reckon you might be happy to stick around for the song right after this. This is Tide Line with Fresh. You're on Triple J.
When everything that moves and breaks, everything just starts to ache. Yeah, you'll never know, you'll never wait. I think that the world is fake. Moving hips, you never learn just how much you made this hurt. Idiot, you'll never speak. That's why you took the part of me. I had it all, I can't win. It's the only thing that I need. I'm sinking under my skin. It's the only way I win. If I ever let you go, got no air, I'm gonna choke. Idiot, you'll never try. Sometimes I think the world's a lie. Take a hit, you'll never learn just how much you made this hurt. Idiot, you made me rhyme. I think about you all the time. I had it all, I can't win. It's the only thing that I need. I'm sinking under my skin. It's the only way I win. Disconnect my It's the only thing I need. You take control, you hurt my skin. It's the only way I win.
Good Nights on Triple J.
With Bridget Husway.
Usually, Good Nights is your place to discover the best new music releases. But this week, anything goes for Requestival. From Joan Jett to Kermit the Frog.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Last night's show was one for all the baddies and the saddies. But wait till you hear what's coming up tonight. Make sure you share the songs that you turn up on the Triple J app, and I'll catch you soon for Requestival Night 2.
Good Nights with Bridget Husway.
Tonight from 6 on Triple J.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she
That is... Gosh, what is that song? Who knows? Before that, we played Tired Line with Fresh. Now, obviously, that was The Killers with Mr. Brightside. Loads of people loving that. People texting in saying, hell yeah, Mr. Brightside. Reminds me of one crazy night that I had in Newtown with a guy from the UK. Thank you, Peter, for that text. Someone else texted in saying, God, I love The Killers. They deserve all the hype in the world. You're on Triple J with Hobber and Hing.
Yeah, it is requestable. We are taking your requests. And, Michael, yesterday I took a request with it was a lot of resistance from me, but I did agree to play the Geelong Football Club theme song.
Oh, sure. This is now you're being a bit funny there because your actual favourite team in the world is the Geelong Football Cats.
Yeah.
And you were playing it because they won a big match on the weekend.
They did. They played at the grand final, and there was a bunch of artists who also played at the grand final.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about to, the Killers iconically played a grand final when Richmond won a few years back.
Oh, yes.
Everyone remembers a young man from the Richmond Football Club jumping up and singing along. But this next song that we're about to play is a live song that was recorded at Splendour in the Grass. This is a request from Samara, who just says it makes me happy. And this song went so well at Splendour in the Grass that this artist ended up playing it at the grand final just last weekend with the original band. This is Budgera's cover of Sweet Disposition by the Temper Trap live at Splendour in the Grass. You're on Triple J.
If you know this one, help me sing it. This is Sweet Disposition.
surrender. A dream, a life, a moment of love, a dream, a laugh.
Recorded live at Splendor in the Grass earlier this year. That is Budra covering, back from 2009, the Temper Traps' Sweet Disposition. Those who were saying that Budra joined the Temper Trap on stage at the grand final at the MCG over the weekend to play that. And I feel like that song, it obviously when it came out, it was huge, but I feel like it's become like a... Am I right? I'm not a sports fan, really, but it's become a bit of a sporting iconic song, right?
I think it always was. And then with the invention of like super slow-mo footage, that it just fits super slow-mo so beautiful. Like anything in super slow-mo put to the guitar riff of Sweet Disposition is goosebump worthy.
Yeah. You can do obviously sporting, but you can also do just like people falling off skateboards, you know? That works as well.
We are still taking your requests, and that was a magnificent one. We do have one more to get to before we hit the 4 o'clock news. This one, it's a bit of an oldie, and I think it's a bit of fun.
Requestable on Triple J.
I dance like a crazy person. I don't care who's watching. I'm Saba from Sydney, and this is Where's Your Head At by Basement Jaxx. I've always loved it. My sister introduced me to it. I think it's a great mental health anthem. So it's great to dance to.
Requestable, the songs you always turn up. Get your fave song on the radio by making a request on the Triple J app.
love her singing and I love her music.
The drums really drive this song.
Listening to it for the first time, it just put the biggest smile on my face.
Triple J.
We love music.
Howdy, Jack James with Triple J News. Attorney General Mark Dreyfus says it's up to the future National Anti-Corruption Commission to decide whether its hearings are made public. The federal government plans to introduce legislation tomorrow for its new integrity body to tackle corruption and misconduct in government. Mr. Dreyfus says the body could hold public hearings in exceptional circumstances.
It is appropriate, in the view of the government, that the discretion sits with the Commission. We are not going to be directing the Commission as to when it should hold private hearings and when it should hold public hearings.
3 men in their early 20s have received varying sentences for the aggravated kidnapping of an auctioneer in 2020 who was found dead in bushland in New South Wales. Kira Proust explains.
The trio, all aged 17 at the time of the offence, have been sentenced in the Supreme Court over the aggravated kidnapping of 56-year-old Peter Keeley more than 2.5 years ago. His body was found bashed and bound with tape in isolated bushland in Browley in February 2020. The men have been in custody since they were arrested that same month. They received varied prison sentences due to the different roles they played in the offence, with one man not eligible for parole until December next year, while another is eligible in January. The third is now eligible for parole.
Law firm Slater & Gordon says Optus customers are rightly concerned about the cyber attack that's exposed the data of almost 10 million Australians. The law firm is investigating a possible class action against the telco on behalf of its customers. The firm's Ben Zocco says they're looking at what compensation could be on offer.
Computer systems are not meant to be able to be accessed by a bad actor and have data gush out of them like a tap. So that does provide a strong inference that there might have been deficiencies in the system that have caused it.
The Climate Council says other states and territories across Australia should follow Victoria's lead after the state government pledged to legislate the biggest renewable energy targets in the country. The council's Jennifer Rayner says those targets should be applied nationally.
What Victoria has announced today is actually a model that could be used all around the country, and we would love to see energy ministers working together to put in place a national renewable energy storage target.
And briefly, some of the whales saved after last week's mass stranding on Tasmania's west coast have been tracked in waters well south of the state. The deceased whales have been towed out to sea and released in deep water. Locals are being warned that some carcasses may wash up on local beaches in the coming days. And thousands of Geelong fans have turned out to cheer on their premiership-winning team in a parade through the city centre. That's all the latest news and sport for now. Right around the country, you're listening to Triple J.
Triple J Breakfast with Bryce and Ebony.
On Breakfast each Wednesday, we go way back. Quiz about everything that you grew up watching, eating, playing with, and of course, listening to.
So as Requestival continues, we want to play out all of your 90s and noughties favourite songs, all the ones you grew up rinsing.
They can be naughty. It doesn't have to just be boy bands, girl groups. You could go pop, punk, teenage angst, movie soundtracks. It's all legitimate. Go to the Triple J app, request your favourites. Let's go way back on Wednesday. #breakfast. So we can find it.
Breakfast with Bryce and Ebony. Weekdays from 6 on Triple J. Hobber and Hing.
Who's driving cars?
She's been bought out by Big Shampoo.
In a sexual context.
Yeah, it was my mother.
Is that inappropriate?
I guess, it's odd. Let's just check this one out, shall we?
On Triple J.
Hello there. Yes, you are listening to Triple J. Lewis Hobber and Michael Hing with you. And Hingers, we are continuing requests for the next hour and a half until we get out of here. But we've also been offering people another option. Some would say a better option. Others would say a much worse option than a traditional request. A request that you and I will learn to play any song of your choice on real musical instruments.
You keep, whenever you say this, you keep sort of really lingering on the word any. It could be any song.
Well, it can be any song.
We are limited by our physical capabilities, Lewis.
Well, aren't all musicians?
I'm not going to be able to play Joe Satriani or something, I'm not going to be able to...
Is he the classical guitarist?
Yeah, he's one of those
no, sure.
guys.
Yeah, that could be tough.
Yeah, can't do that. I'm not Carlos Santana out here.
Oh, man, maybe we could play Santana. Be pretty good.
It's a hot one.
It's a hot one.
But yes, 0439 75 7555. If you have an idea of what song we should be playing by the end of the week. Now, Lewis, I will say, a lot of people are requesting a lot of very difficult songs.
Yeah.
I would like just anyone out there to think really about, our abilities and maybe request some easy songs as well.
Keep in mind our ability. Well, my ability, 0. Michael's ability, some piano.
But not a lot recently.
Yeah. And mostly classical in your childhood.
I was supposed to play a Mozart track. Happy to do that.
So get those requests in. Those ones we'll accept on the text line 0439 75 7555. But if you want to hear just your original as recorded song, you will have to use the Triple J app. Or you'll get to use the Triple J app, I should say. What an honour. Right now, this one is a little request from Chloe. This is a cute one. Chloe from Warrigal. This song goes out to Ryan. Says, this is how I feel about Ryan. Shout out to him for getting me into listening Triple J. This is I Like You from Post Malone with Doja Cat.
Oh, girl, I like you. I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you. I do. I hit you in a lane. Can you fit me in your plans? I like you. I do. We went over to France and we woke up in Japan. I like you. I do. Oh, girl, I know you only like it fancy. So I pull up in that Maybach candy. Yeah, your boyfriend, I never understand me. Cause I'm about to pull this girl like a hammy. Let's take a little dip, little lady. Hit PCH, I'm ready. Yeah, I've been thinking lately that I need someone to save me. Now that I'm famous, I got hoes all around me. But I need a good girl, I need someone to ground me. So please be true, don't fuck around with me. I need someone to share this heart with me. Feel you out, then run it back again. Oh, girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went over to France and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do. I do.
Let me know when you free, cause I've been trying to hit it all week, babe. Why you acting all sweet? I know that you want a little me, yeah. Get a little OT, but ain't shit new to a freak. Let me drop bands for that jewel in your teeth. He let the way I drip, turn that pool to the beach. And I coulda caught the Birkin, but I cops the lead. Why we got the same taste for the finer things. Brand new nigga with the same routine. Now we got me on a leash, cause we said no strings. You know I'm cool with that. So the pussy, you ain't get sued for that. Wonder what a nigga might do for that. I could be a shocker where roof is at. 80 in the Benz when the roof go back. They don't wanna see us get too okay. I just got a feeling that we might be friends for a long, long time. You don't mind, and you know I like you for that.
Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went over to France and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do. I do. I just want you, I just want you. Your heart's so big, but the ass is huge. Just want you, oh baby, do you like me too? Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I do.
Triple J's Requestival.
You're with Hobber and Hing.
Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang the drums, I know it's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up.
Bang, bitty, bang, bang, stick up. Bang, bitty, bang, it's a killer.
Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang the drums, I know it's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang the drums, I know it's a killer. Killer, killer, killer. It's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang, bitty, bang, bang, stick up. Bang, bitty, bang, bang, it's a killer. 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 Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang the drums, I know it's a killer. Killer, killer, killer. It's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up.